What's happening, guys? Episode 7 of the Fulham Career Mode. We're back again. Today's episode, we are kicking off at Craven Cottage, taking on a potential team that could be there and abouts with us when it comes to the Conference League and the Europa League push come the end of the season. It is Nottingham Forest, Ange's Nottingham Forest. And, we're going to expect a high line. We've not got kind of the facilities around Omega with the most pace. He's probably our quickest player alongside maybe Anthony Robinson. But everyone else in this team is actually not the quickest. I tell a lie, actually. Chukwueze, on loan from AC Milan. He's got a bit of pace about him. But the first few chances come our way. Not the kind of best chances from ourselves. There is actually a player in this game I'm scouting. I wanted to try and sign him. Wanted to try and pick him up. It was the man that was just on the ball a second ago. It was Callum Hudson-Odoi. I feel like for that left-hand side, he could be a real good player. We move Smith Rowe to the right. Allow him to whip in those crosses on his stronger foot. It won't be down the middle. Could be a proper nice little kind of attacking section of the team for ourselves. Look at his transfer value. Too much. Maybe it could be a summer thing. But yeah, he's a bit too much as of right now. A great touch and a great finish from Alex Iwobi puts us 1-0 to the good. He's been on a nice little bit of form, has our man Iwobi putting the ball in the back of the net, making it 1-0 in a tough game. This is the type of game where you've got to have your wits about yourself. And for us to sub on Marriott in a game like this, I think that shows a lot of faith in the young man. Obviously, he is going to be going to Leicester on loan come January the 1st, but a lot of faith just to chuck him in there, see what he can do. Bit silly from Smith Rowe, tried to kind of show off, bit flashy. Elliot Anderson's not the type of player you'd be flashy around. Had that gone in, we would have had to sign the guy. But a great save from Leno does allow us to actually hit a counter-attack here, as Marriott is going to find his man Smith Rowe. Einer's come inside a little bit too far, has given him some space. Unfortunately, Mario is going to be the type of player you're not going to be winning the most headers against, even though he's not the tallest. He's got the leaping ability, the strength, the power. He'll probably outjump you more times than not. But we're still 1-0 to the good. The clock is ticking down. Chances are still coming both ways though, unfortunately. We've got to try and put a pin in that. But Bakwa, great bit of pace, great bit of dribbling, a great bit of trickery. Gets his fight into the box, and we are so lucky that went wide of the post, because I don't think Leno would have had that one covered. I really don't. But into the 89th minute, we're just going to pass the ball about, try and get it upfield, maybe create a chance, but just get the ball as far away from our goal as possible. As we see down the clock, Merrick just maybe trying to skip inside, doesn't quite work out, but we are past the additional time. We win this one 1-0. A great performance from ourselves defensively. Maybe not quite so much going forward, but we did win the game. 3 points coming with us, and a big 3 points in this race for European football. Omega Man, 12 goals. Still the top goal scorer, apparently. I thought it was Isak and Haaland. Thought they jumped him. Apparently not. But you can see there's quite a big gap between ourselves and 10th place Tottenham as we sit here in 9th, heading into this game against West Ham. They are another team. They should be. You look at some of the players they've got, they should probably be up and around us. Likes of Paqueta, of Bowen, of Fulkrug. He's a, maybe not in real life, but on FIFA type of striker that scores a lot of goals. But they are kind of not around us. I don't know if there's a word, but bit of kind of unfortunate play. We try and clear the ball. We clear it straight to the head of Thomas Soucek. Heads it into the back of our net. 1-0 to West Ham. Early doors though, so we've got time to get back into this one, and we're being silly with the ball. Jared Bowen charging forward from our own mistake. We did try and mix up a little bit there. You can see it's not Bassi and Anderson, it's Bassi and Queka. I'm not even sure how you pronounce it, but some great skill from Paqueta. Gets past, and a great save, thankfully, from Leno. Keeps us in this game. 2-0 down, it's a proper mountain to climb, even with however long left it was. Thankfully, we didn't go down. Here, just a great bit of power from Omega. Skips past Todibo, and you can see on the sideline. Very pleased. That one went into the back of the net. We're back on level terms. 13 goals this season for our man. He's kind of turning out to be a proper bargain of a player. As Marriott finds him, he's going to find Iwobi, not quite though, as it's intercepted, and there's a chance now for West Ham to catch us on the counter-attack, but they're not being the quickest with the ball. That allows Smith Rowe to strike. He's going to find his man in the middle. Header. No pace on that one at all. Hermanson can easily catch that one. As you can see, the next game in the episode is going against Palace, another team fighting for the European competitions with us, but head's got to be in the game. Got to be focused on this one against West Ham as Susek charges forward, finds Paqueta. Real threat right now against ourselves as Juve. Again, they're just bopping it about the edge of our box, trying to kind of break us down, but so far we're being resilient. Like a castle walls, yet to be broken down. Fernandez to Paqueta, they're quick pinging it about. What can they do here? It's just poor from the young man. He should be clearing that one away. He's got control of it. Clear it away. Don't try and outstrength Paqueta. Rico Lewis, he's a pretty small lad. Paqueta, he's winning that battle. More often than not, he does exactly that. Plays it square to Jared Bowen. We go 2-1 down. Really kind of our own fault once again. Like many of the times we've gone down this season, it has been our fault. But it's still time to get back into this one. Clock's counting down, but we've seen it so far in this game a couple of times. West Ham are a bit shaky at the back. We win the ball back. Marriott is going to be played through 1-on-1 with the keeper, and it's a great save to deny us the chance. Wan-Bissaka gets it away. Could be a chance now for West Ham to secure the victory with 3, but Bassi charges in, wins it off him. A little 1-2 here between Smith Rowe and Omega Man. Chests it down, knocks it down, plays it across the face of goal. It's cleared. Iwobi strikes it, hits the crossbar. Omega Man can't win the header. Berger's going to have a chance, and it is just saved by Hermanson. And the final flurry. Unfortunately, we will be returning to our home, the Craven Cottage. Well, actually, no, we're not. Back-to-back away games. We'll be returning soon with 0 points from the West Ham game. Can we get anything from Palace at Selhurst Park? We've got a bit of a feeling of revenge in this one. We felt we deserved a bit more against West Ham. Can we get that against Crystal Palace? Well, Josh King, this is going to be his final game before he heads out to Monaco on loan. A lovely little loan move for him. Should give them experience, and he'll probably get a bit of European experience there as well in the Champions League, should they get through the group stage. But 12 minutes into this one, you can see we're coming right at their keeper. They're struggling against this team as Josh King charges into the box. He's going to play it across the face of goal, and there's Alex Iwobi. Another goal. 3 goals in 2 episodes for him. Great to see that we have got exactly what we asked for. More goals from Smith Rowe, more goals from Iwobi, just continued goals from Omega Man. If Berger, Mainu, Lukic can just pop up with 1 or 2 goals here or there, that will just help us in our qualification attempts. A great little flick from Omega Man. Easily, though, unfortunately saved, and then the rebound again, easily caught by the keeper. Chance from the short corner. They've kind of royally messed that one up, but Kevin couldn't quite get the ball under control under his feet. Wharton whips it in. Thankfully, we win the header with Mateta. Again, though, Rico Lewis not clearing his lines quickly as he should. And he's up against his former City teammate there, Doku. Made the kind of shocking switch to Crystal Palace with a lovely bit of play. We've caught him on the counter. Great touch from King into the space, and he's going to slot it across Dean Henderson to make it 2-0 to Fulham. First goal for the club, the 18-year-old. And it's going to be his final touch until the summer. But a great final showing from him. A goal and an assist in this game. Maybe we should have kept him. Maybe we should have showed a bit more faith in Josh King. But I think a loan move to Monaco is a really, really good learning experience for him, as Kevin shoots to the cross goal again. The keeper's forced to parry it, put it into the danger zone. He's done that a couple times this episode, but that is going to be a victory for ourselves. Great way to redeem ourselves after the West Ham result. Josh King, chilling with the boys, saying thank you to the fans. See you in a couple months, where hopefully he comes back a better player. And as you can see here, Jimenez and Sessegnon leave on permanence. Marriott and King leave on loan. And we are going to take a quick sneak peek at the table on January the 1st. So you can see City are top, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool rounding out the top 4. Villarreal in the Europa League spot, Newcastle in the Conference League spot, 2 points ahead of us in 7th. You can see Spurs in 11th, Man United in 14th. And then the relegation zone consisting of Bournemouth, Brentford and Sunderland. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one for a bit of January action. Peace.